Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, do me a favor and do yourself a favor and join the family by hitting the like, the subscribe, and the notification bell. And I know if you've been rolling with me for almost 2 years now, you're like, hey, I don't need to hit that like button. Please continue to hit the like button. It helps to keep me alive. Make sure you don't fall for any spam. I just wanted to come on and just discuss. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell a stock. Okay. And then at the end of this video, check out all the links. Let's talk about, let's have a quick discussion before the Fed come out and talk about rate hikes. Okay. So I just want to tell you guys this. As a matter of fact, there's times when I will post, guys like myself and all of these other YouTubers, though I hate the word YouTuber. I'm not just a YouTuber. So I got Instagram. Am I an Instagrammer? But anyway, we have to switch at a moment's notice, right? And, and most of the times we can't post during the day because we have to be in the market in real time. All right. So I just want you guys to understand that I can't just sit here all day. I have to study for hours upon hours every single day. OK, so I've given my life to this to help you guys make money. All right. And I've lost a lot of money by being in front of the camera and not being in real time in trading. So on yesterday's video, I remember I was saying it's not the bottom yet. It's not the bottom yet. It's not the bottom yet. And I understand there was a few comments that says, you just told us not to buy the dips. Man, just cool out, all right? Listen, I didn't buy the dips yesterday. I bought a few more shares of banks because of what the Fed may say. I've already had those positions. If you've been rolling with me for a while, we bought banks last year, okay? So I just bought a few more shares, not enough to even move anything. And I just shared it with the family and people got upset. So they were like, oh, can you make it earlier before, being close to the closing bell? Listen, go look at my links below, download the Webull app, okay? When you download Webull here in Chicago, I could trade up until 7 p.m. So closing bell is at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can trade 4 hours after the bell closes and many hours before it opens. Okay, so don't use that same excuse. Just download it and start using the Webull, even if you just use it for these reports. So when do most of these earning reports come out? At closing bell. So we can't tell you about the earnings, in real time because most of them happen at closing bell. All right. So now you got a YouTuber, Meet Kev. Now he just bought in. All right. He sold all of his stock. Okay. I got to mention it because I didn't want to mention his name but anyway, he sold all his stock, 20 million. Now he just bought millions of shares of small cap stocks. Okay. And a lot of people think he's wishy-washy, but he's not. I understand fully. If you're new, you don't understand. This is what I want to tell you guys. If you have a plan, the market does not care about your plan. It changes from day to day. Now, here's what the Fed could say and why I bought a few more shares of banks. The Fed could say, we are not going to say anything about the interest rates until later. We've said all we've said, right? So the market won't react that much. He could say, just like we said, we're going to do everything according to plan, and the market could slightly drop. He also could say, on March 16th, we're going to just, instead of doing 3 to 4 interest rate hikes, we're just going to give it all at once. He literally could say that. In March, we're just going to go 2% in March. He could say, we're going to go 2.5%. We're going to combat this aggressively. that will cause a market crash, okay? But here's what I want you to understand about a crash. Let's go to this camera. Here's what I want you to understand about a crash. So now I'm saying this because we have to be ready for whatever comes, right? So in a market crash, let's just say that this is the Dow, okay? If I can get this thing, oh, of course I run out of powder. All right, here we go. Let's just say that this is the Dow, right? Right? And this is the chart, right? We're just following this chart. It just went down and then it came back up, all right? Let's just look back, okay? Now, let's just say he says this. Then if he says we're just going to go up all at one time, then this chart will look like this. Bam, bam. That's going to cause a crash. Stock are going to go down much further, and it's going to rebound much further. And I'll tell you what's going to happen. If you have not bought here, you're never going to catch this because it's going to happen really, really fast. I need you guys to understand the difference in a crash and a correction. But if he says we're going to have multiple interest rates, then here's why I'm going to start dollar cost averaging in my $5 a day challenge. Because someone made a comment yesterday, and I want to be very clear. I learned from an experienced broker that you never dollar cost average your way down. And I'm going to tell you, you work with that. I'm telling you that is so incorrect. All right. You need to go sit down and be taught. All right. Listen, here's why. So look at this. It says the Dow over 67% from all-time highs. Right. All right. And then it talks about EV going charge point. OK, so let's say that this is the Dow. Right. Let's erase this. OK. And let's say that this is still the Dow, right? Now, in a correction, the curve is more. Let's see if I can erase this line. All right, in a correction, it's more like this. Okay. So now what happens is, okay, and this is still the Dow. I know this is not the greatest, but what happens is, you know, boom, comes here. You think this is the bottom, but it's not. You think this is the bottom, but it's not. You think this is the bottom, but then it goes back up and comes back down, and it just keeps falling. And it does the same thing on its way up, actually. It does the same thing. This is not. So it does the same thing on its way up. And this is a period of months. Okay? That's how long this takes to happen. All right? But now, here's what I want you to also understand. That, let's just say, okay, this is still the Dow. So now, let's just say, remember, it is negative 67%, right? So here's what happens. If you start to buy the dips here, here, and here, right? And then you buy here, and you buy here, and here. When it gets to here, you've made money going down and you've made money coming up, right? So no one has a crystal ball. No one can guess when this is. This is the bottom, okay? No one knows when this is. No one has that crystal ball, right? And so that's what I want to show you guys with my third grade. It's hard writing with these things, you guys know. So that's what I wanted to show you guys, why we have to change according to what the market is saying. So I could tell you right now, even if you're dollar cost averaging now, you're still better than you were a while back when the Dow was up 67% and the S&P and all of your stock that's gotten beat down. Understand that everything is on a discount now. So you're not going to time it perfectly. All right? So, Larry, why you keep saying we haven't seen the bottom? We haven't. So far, if you look at the chart, if you started listening to me in December of last year, you are saving more money because the market was high and it's been coming down since the first of the year. It's just been coming down, 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 down. And all I was trying to do is save you guys a lot of money. Now, you can start dollar cost averaging in. There are some stock, okay? I want to explain one thing to make it clear with my $5 a day challenge, okay? There are all of these stock that I created for, these portfolios I created for my $5 a day challenge, right? Some of those same stock, NVIDIA that I am $5 a day in, Roblox and all of that, some of those same stocks that I'm going to continue to $5 a day in because I'm going to share my portfolio with you guys. When I think the market has just grossly is grossly underpriced, which is already underpriced. But when it gets grossly underpriced, I'm still going to be $5 a day in those stock, but I'm going to buy big chunks of it. As far as investing and swing trades, I'm going to buy big chunks of some of the same stocks that's in here. All right. So I want you guys to understand this. The $5 a day is long term. My swing term investing, which I do in my Webull app. Download the link below, click it, put $1 in there. They're going to give you free stock, 3 free stock up to $3,300. So quit saying about what time I post when you're able to trade hours after the market close. Okay. I'm just trying to help everybody. Remember, this channel is not just newbies. We have experienced traders. I have multimillionaires following me, and I'm trying to bring you guys along. If you're new, all I need you to do is listen, okay? But I will tell the family that I give you permission to check anybody that comes on here with any kind of negativity, because we have to keep this positive, okay? And we need to help each other. I'm going to end this by showing you a few comments that I got that I absolutely love. Check this out. I showed you guys this yesterday. I really want to keep investing, especially now that the stocks are, a very good price. Just don't have enough funds. Dan Morgan says, I started Uber driving, okay? And this is the time to do that, good people. I love this because this is the time to do that. This is the time to, not go out and purchase everything and to take time to get this opportunity. If the Fed say, hey, we're going all in, it'll be a quicker recovery because it's going to crash the market quicker and it'll be a quicker recovery. Myself, I'm going to say this and you guys are going to go, really, Larry? To be honest with you, I prefer that because it'll stop all of this day by day by day by day by day stuff. I'm the type, go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off really quick and stop, just one hair at a time, right? So I also want to show you this. I'm going to end with this, all right? Listen, I know this to be true. Like we finna go to church and I'm gonna bring this back up later. Listen, Romans. It says, here, I'm going to do this one. So this is the principle I have discovered. When I want to do good, evil is right there with me. And so I'm telling you guys that because the market is negative, you're going to find a lot of negativity, right? Don't let that stuff get into your head. They don't want you to make it to the promised land. All right, just think about Moses. You guys seen the 10 Commandments. It comes on every holiday, every year, right? And comes on every Easter. And you know, hey, he leading people to the promised land, but there was all this arguing and bickering and oh, he got us out here, da 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 da. But they was trying to be free. They was in bondage. So a lot of us we're in financial bondage, man. Let's not let these negative people make us miss the promised land. All right, I'm gonna bring this up again. So here's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to be here for you guys as the Fed is on. Okay, I just wanted to come in and share with you guys. We have to be ready to change our strategy in a moment's notice. Okay, in a moment's notice, we have to be ready to change our strategy. Literally in a moment's notice. Okay, because we don't know what the Fed is going to say. And if you listen to the talking heads, some says he's going to be hawkish, some says he's going to be dovish, and some I appreciate just says we don't know. All they can go off of what he's normally done. I'm going to end by saying this. Number one, make sure you check out all the links below. Download that Webull app. You guys know I mention it, but this time I'm pushing it because you're leaving a lot of money on the table if you don't have an app that you could trade pre and post market. I'm just telling you that. I'm gonna leave by saying this. This is what the stock market thinks of your plan and your strategy day by day. You could be driving down the street and hit a freaking cow. Your plans have changed. The great poet Mike Tyson says, everybody has a plan until you get hit in the face. All right? We'll see you later, good people. I'm going to try my best to keep you guys informed. Love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn. You have my permission to check anybody that comes on here with negative. We don't get down like this on this page. We stay positive because we are concentrated on creating generational wealth. Peace.